Hello, Chestermere. Yesterday, the province announced several additional emergency measures in response to COVID-19 in Alberta. These measures are being implemented due to a 371% increase in hospitalizations, a 300% increase in ICU admissions, and sadly, more than 600 fatalities caused by the virus. In Chestermere, our local COVID-19 active case counts have also been rising again, and we are currently at 91 active cases. We know these new and continued emergency measures are difficult. We know that our community has been looking forward to a break from COVID-19 for the holidays. Sadly, the virus won't let up on us this holiday season, so we must continue to follow provincial guidelines and COVID-safe measures. As Premier Kenny stated in the recent update, it is time to act to protect lives, protect Alberta hospitals, and protect those citizens who rely on health care services. Full details of these new measures can be found by following the link on your screen, and I will briefly summarize them. Effective immediately through Alberta, all indoor and outdoor social gatherings have been prohibited. Indoor gatherings are limited to household members only. This does not apply to co-parenting, service visits, or childcare providers. Anyone who lives alone can continue to have two close contacts who can visit them in their home. These must be the same two contacts throughout the duration of the restriction. Also effective immediately, mask use is now mandatory in all indoor public spaces and workplaces throughout Alberta. The remainder of the new restrictions will begin on December 13th and include a mandatory work from home requirement, where all employees in Alberta must work from home unless the employer requires a physical presence for operational effectiveness. Face services are now limited to 15% of fire code occupancy for in-person attendance. Physical distancing between households must be maintained, and mask use is mandatory. Retail services, malls, and grocery stores are now also limited to 15% of fire code occupancy. All restaurants, pubs, bars, lounges, and cafes can only be open for takeout, delivery, or drive-through services, with all indoor dining prohibited. Additionally, the following services must close entirely as of December 13th, and those include leisure and entertainment services such as casinos, libraries, and galleries, personal and wellness services such as massage, tattoo, piercing, and hair salons, and recreational facilities such as gyms, pools, spas, fitness studios, indoor rinks, arenas, and community halls. The school restrictions that were announced last month remain in effect. All students in grades 7 to 12 are now moved to at-home learning, and winter break for all students will begin December 18th. All students will then go back to school to return to in-person learning a little later on in January 11th, 2021. In light of these new measures, the province has also expanded the financial support programming for small and medium-sized businesses in Alberta. Full details of these new restrictions and financial support for our local businesses can be found by following the link on your screen. The province will be monitoring the situation closely and will reassess these new restrictions after 4 weeks. We are a resilient community, and we can do this. We must continue to be vigilant. We must continue to support each other, to connect virtually and safely. It is our shared responsibility to do whatever it takes, to wear a mask, to wash your hands, and to reduce physical contact with others as much as possible. We can share in this festive season safely and support one another. Together, we can do this, Chestermere.